Ladies and gentlemen, on September 11th, 2024, who I now call the prophet, Kendrick Lamar, said a very profound statement. It's time to watch the party die. And at the time, we felt like we knew what he was talking about, right? We felt like we kind of knew. I can speak for myself when I say I never knew the lengths in which he was correct. Ladies and gentlemen, 21 Savage just dropped his album, right? 21 Savage just dropped his album. And now, people have split up the rap into that side of rap, right? And it's not anybody but the little babies of the world that have divided it, right? And it's funny how Kendrick's last verse on Not Like Us was talking about, Atlanta rappers. Wasn't dissing them, was bigging them up. Now, I do remember certain Atlanta rappers coming back, what does he talk about? 21 Savage album dropped. And ladies and gentlemen, What Happened to the Streets receives disappointing first week sales projections. We're going to go right into it. Last week, 21 Savage unleashed his fourth studio album, What Happened to the Streets. So far, and it's funny it's called What Happened to the Streets. So far, it earned mixed reactions from listeners and is expected to move 53K units in the first week. For reference, the UK-born rapper's third album did 133,000 in the first week. Now, between 21 Savage's album, between Young Thug's album, and I haven't really looked, but somebody else said, and between Gunna's album, it's looking like that side of rap, the party is dying. I mean, Kendrick said it. Now, we're going to talk about what the party is and what's been going on, but let's go to the Grand Wizard of Pel Biv DeVoe, Aka Diddler, and let's see him try to run some defense for 21 Savage because, they're supposed to be on the Drake side of things. So let's see him try to, run a spin for this so it doesn't look as bad. But he even has to speak on it. Let's go.
It's a little bit down. He probably needed to roll out. The music.
By the way, the clip here, he said streams are a little bit down.
It's a little bit down. He probably needed a rollout.
Oh, it was the rollout.
The music isn't bad. He needed a rollout, right?
I can't speak. I can't speak to that. I haven't really listened to the album. I do think I'm going to react to Mr. Recoup because of all of the stuff that people have been saying about it, and I also want to talk about the Drake stimmy. But we'll get.
Savage is a perennial over 100 type of guy, right? Now,
for everybody out there, it means that he's used to, he always gets, he should get, that's his range, over 100, and he did half of that. What's going on? We'll talk about it.
Let's think about the pros and the cons, and this is why I said I think maybe his misstep here was not having a longer rollout. By the way, I love the rollout, even though it was short, but he pretty much told us 3 days before. 3 days before, I'm dropping an album this Friday, right? Wasn't much music video visuals. He had one of the most succinct and short albums I've seen in a while, like 14 tracks. Most people these days, they're playing a streaming game. They want to put over 20.
Most albums that I've listened to or reacted to this year have had 15 tracks around there. So, okay.
You want to put they have bloated albums because they know more songs, even if you have.
Keep throwing all the reasons. You got 3 excuses already. Let's keep it going.
If you have 5 people listening to 12 songs versus 5 people listen to 20 songs, it's the difference between, let's say that they stream every song once, it's the difference between 60 streams and 100 streams. So people usually put more.
All right, so I mean, academics talking to stupid people. More songs mean more chances for things to be streamed. It's that simple.
Songs. He had a short album, didn't give a long window in putting that out. And again, I do think that the lead song is the one with Drake. So I wouldn't say the music isn't good. But yeah, I think this wasn't the time for him to just be like pop up and hey. I think the only person who could do that right now is Kendrick Lamar and Drake.
Okay, so I'm gonna end it right there. So he's given 3 different reasons. Oh, it's not enough songs. Oh, should have had a rollout. Oh, da 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 da. I don't necessarily think that's exactly what it is. What's goody? It's your boy Screw. You know I'm always trying to find ways to make a little money on the side. And one thing I really rock with are those programs that allow you to get paid for playing games. And the one I'm using right now, I'm rocking with, is called Tester Up.
Wow, that is very interesting. Please tell me more.
It's an app that makes everything way easier. You download it, pick a game, and it tracks your progress for you so you don't have to guess or wait for the payout. This finna be a breeze. Out of everything I've tried, they've had the best payouts, and that's why I'm really rocking with them currently. So here's how it works. Now, obviously, mobile games need people to play their games. Instead of just running ads, they pay Tester Up to find people who will actually play.
Oh, say less.
Tester Up connects you to those games so you actually get paid for the time that you put in. When you sign up, there's usually a bonus offer that pops up. Start with that one. It's the easiest way to rack up your first bit of money. If you want to try it, download through my link or scan my QR code so you're using the same system that I am. There's a lot of random programs out there, but this is the one that's paying out the best.
There can be only one.
So give it a shot and let your boy know what you think. Okay, so he's talking about streaming, and when we say that side, so I want to break this down. I don't like splitting up rap. I don't like even making it this side versus that side. And when I say people who are really rapping, I think sometimes people think I mean only backpack rap, only like everybody is supposed to be MF Doom. No, I mean really going in. I think Pooh Shiesty dropped the hardest song in a while. And Axe said streams are down. Pooh Shiesty didn't really promote either. Yet Pooh Shiesty's song First Day Out, FDO, First Day Out, the feds, recently on December 2025 overtook Mariah Carey's classic All I Want for Christmas Is You, becoming the #1 streamed song on and in the US on platforms like Apple Music. It's not even legal for somebody to outstream Mariah Carey on anything in December. So I don't know if that's the case. But what was the difference between Pooh Shiesty? Pooh Shiesty was rapping. No hooks. About 200 bars. He got right to work. He didn't go to the tweets, start firing off tweets. He didn't try to ruin other rappers' career for who was snitching. Then videotapes come out of him talking. None of that. Just right to the music. But let's keep it gangster. Let's keep it gangster. That side of hip hop is having a hard time because I've said this and I've been saying this. There is a change happening. Whether you want to believe it or not, there is a shift of the guard happening. It's just as simple as the 21 Savages, the Lil Babies, and the Young Thugs of the world. I said this in my last video. Don't seem to have a love for hip hop. They seem to have a love for success. And out of those 3, I would say Young Thug is the one that I believe has the most love for music. But that's not that high to me. I could be wrong. But I think these are people, that's why all of them, remember the whole joke of having a mandatory government issued 21 Savage feature? Is because all of these people were not treating rap like rap. They're treating it like some popularity kumbaya club. These niggas weren't putting their best in. That's why they all did this like it was the Babysitters Club. And then this is how I know these people need each other because they're not by themselves, don't have enough to do it. So 21 Savage, after all of that, he went on a huge Atlanta get your ish together rant, right? This is Lil Baby. You one of the realest young out. This is admit Young Thug, which is Slime, was moving the goalpost and was standing behind, and we standing behind him because we love him, my brother. Which is hilarious because in this whole thing, he's trying to like mend beefs, but he kind of is like shooting at niggas through this because he's like, come on, man. You know we moved the goalpost with Thug. And I love 21 Savage for being real enough to say that. It's like, yeah, we moved the goalpost. And he's being real. It's like, we should stop being mad at Gunna. If I'm Gunna, I'm giving all these niggas my ass to kiss. If I'm Gunna, never. Do I need you or do y'all need me? Anyway, so Gunna and Young Thug, y'all fix this ish. Y'all love each other. You knew Gunna wasn't a gangster shot when he told the first time shot, and we swept it under the rug for you, which is a shot at the thug. You know he wasn't trying to leave you to hang. N-words, F with the streets. We ain't get ish, but F the streets. We ain't get ish, but trauma from that ish. He's 100% right in everything he's doing. But I'm just pointing this out to show that he knows his numbers aren't good right now. He knows things are bad. So this is what they do where they go, let's link together and do this Super Friends thing, because alone, I don't have the passion, nor I don't know if it's a talent thing, to do this on my own. Really, this is more like YouTubers collabing than it is musicians, because we're just doing things that when people see our names together, our fan bases will click it, because we don't really put too much passion beyond that. And he keeps going. We've been moving the goalposts because Atlanta grew up on hustling. All this violence got out of control. It broke my heart to see my city divided. QC, I told you to your face you did wrong at the party, but I never bashed you on the internet because it would make the city look bad because you was putting on all the young ones. And that would okay, so these are all the ones. Quavo, y'all as tell the world I put y'all together in a group chat. Okay, so he's trying to get everybody back together, which I respect 100%. But I think a lot of that is because even Atlanta got a run to Atlanta when they need a check balance. And it's just looking like it's this side of rap, when y'all want to split it up, Kendrick was right. Kendrick was absolutely right. That and people like Pooh Shiesty destroy the whole narrative of so everybody got to rap like Kendrick? No. Y'all just got to show some sort of passion in what you actually do. Y'all got to actually make good music now. It's no longer algorithm music. That's why another reason I feel like he's trying to get everybody together. It's noble that he is trying to get Atlanta together. But I do feel like this, he's been doing stuff like this, kind of. Because I'm not going to say he's just doing some of this because his album flopped. I will say, I think he's turned it up because his album didn't do the numbers he wanted. And I don't really care about the numbers. I hear a lot of people saying this album is not good, and that probably has something to do with it. But at the end of the day, bro, the party's dying, and it had to. And the party does not mean anybody who's rapping with fun, that everybody got to be introspective. And no. I want them FDOs. Y'all just got to do the best music you can. It's no longer algorithm music when your name pops up and then the people who follow you get a notification. That's algorithm music. That's YouTube more than it is rap. Is there anything else? Well, Academic says Gunna is the king of New York. The king of Atlanta. So I think it's time to watch the party die. Dang.